All right. Episode 9, Beisel Bros. Who's the best number 9, Randy?
Medano,
yeah.
Like no one can tell me anything.
Hold on. Yeah.
Hold on.
Because you're missing somebody, man.
Obviously from Saskatchewan.
Okay, who is it,
Got
Rick?
fat ass elbows and play till he's 112.
Ooh,
Gordy.
I knew you guys were gonna
Actually, there's actually could be one better.
Oh yeah,
And
fat Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
R9.
This
fat
thing,
Ronaldo.
The original with the little
Yes,
tuft
with the
on the top of
little
it.
triangle haircut.
I'm never gonna actually answer who the best 9 is. It's in my brain who the best. It's Medano. He's the shitty version of McDavid. Literally, just the little bit of a poor man's McDavid. That's who he was.
No, I don't disagree.
And he was my favorite player growing up.
Okay, so Rick, Gordy, me, R9, you, Medano. It's a pretty good list, man.
Yeah, no, I mean fat Ronaldo is, man.
Well, I mean we missed R7, right? Good thing.
Exactly. That's why I wore the hat today.
Yeah.
So
we start doing some research the night before on what day is it again? What episode? All right. So next week I'm looking at number 10, and I already have one. It's not gonna be the best, but I have
Sean
one in my head.
Horkoff. Sean Horkoff.
Yeah, man, I can think of one better, but
only one.
Better contract too.
I mean, I miss Skorkov. Don't you guys?
Yeah,
Who doesn't?
I miss him. Yeah, I miss all those guys because the thing is, I'm 40, so every guy in the Oilers is younger than me, right?
Yeah.
So it's just not as cool. It's cool looking up like your dad's friends, which is all those guys. To me, right?
Totally.
Actually, not even, man. Like when I look at Hemsky, I think I'm like the same age as him. I don't look at him like that much older than
He's
me.
probably only got you by a couple of years.
Whereas when I look at like Chris Pronger, I'm like, okay, like he's like my dad. I would look at him as like my dad.
Well, how old is Pronger right now?
Probably almost 50, I would say.
Yeah, he's like a 92 draft or something like that.
Yeah, so he would have been
from the freaking Hartford Whalers or what?
Born like 1970.
One more.
I'll say is it 74?
He did.
Yeah.
You want to go for the day too?
Do you think he's a Pisces? Shut the fuck up. Okay, you know what? I think because all the best players are born in January, right? That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
All our buddies that play in the dub all born January. So
Well, he was not.
Fuck. February.
Definitely not. But he might be in the month right now. I'll help you out. He's in the month right now.
So he's born on Halloween.
So he's a Scorpio then. For the lunar moon landing.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. All my girlfriends, friends, like, you're a Leo, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah,
exactly. What is with that?
You're an attractive cunt, I guess. That's what they tell me.
No,
man.
I guess if you're a Leo, you're hot, but you're a piece of shit. I don't know. That's just
you're
what
a cocky piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's what they all tell you. Yeah.
Anyways, well, whenever we say number 10, I'm just gonna say Horkoff. So
I have a guy in mind. I'm not gonna say it, but we'll leave it for the next show.
I know Hammer's 83 because or 1983. By the way,
Hammer, yeah,
because Andrew, our cousin, this is his favorite player. They're same birth year, so and he wore 83, so
easy to know.
Yeah, I love Hamsky. Was probably my favorite Oiler ever, honestly.
Ever?
Wow, that's tough, man.
To pick one out of that era, when you've got on both sides, you've got obviously what we have right now, and then you go back and you have the 80s Oilers that were some of the greatest teams ever. To pick right in the middle, it's an interesting pick, but understandable from our age category. That was the guy who's kind of leading our team throughout our teenage years or something like that.
Exactly.
Well,
that's the thing. I was born in 90, so all the 80s Oilers are irrelevant to me. They actually are. I don't care. Like Gretzky, it's awesome. He was here. He did.
Well, Gretzky is a special place because our family actually knows him.
Of course, whatever. It doesn't matter.
He's a good Ukrainian kid, right?
Yeah, but my first star was Doug Waite. That's my guy. Bill Guerin, Neenema, Anson Carter. These are my heroes.
I think
Joseph,
I was gonna say I'd probably say Curtis Joseph's probably my favorite, or Ryan Smith.
Yeah, Ryan Smith. Yeah. So
Rick, who do you go with?
Well, I'm a little bit older, right? So I'm 44, so I've got a little bit more experience there. I remember them winning the cup, the last cup. I remember Bill Ranford going behind the net and scooping out the puck with his glove. But you know what? It's era specific, right? Because if you want to go for the middle era, then you guys nailed it there. It's probably Doug Waite. He was kind of like the best of the best, and I would have been through high school. And then obviously after that, he had went and broke our hearts in 06, but that didn't happen in my head. So after that, you probably have Ryan Smith, but that ends right after that as well. It's tough, man. It's tough. I have Yeah, it's tough for me to pick one. I can go era wise, but that's one of all of them. That's tough.
And you have to also remember, like, as soon as 06 ended, like, there was no hockey till 2015, in my opinion. So
We had so much hope for the next year, though.
Well, it was just so dark.
That bubble burst real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you had the kid line with like Hall, Eberle, Nuge, but like, I mean, like to have a favorite player from that era, most people probably don't, right?
No. You're not a JF Jacques guy, or
no, but I mean, you could get really greasy with like Liam Radass. Like,
I miss
like,
Red
so,
Ox.
like,
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it just gets.
How about what about Heart of Kind Man?
Yeah,
Ooh,
Heart of Kind Man.
Yeah, I miss him, man.
I mean, remember whenever you thought Corey Potter was like the next like Zubov? Like,
I thought, honestly, up until he stomped on Taylor's head there in warm-ups, I thought he was he's the next best thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I just love when Hall used to knee Cal Clutterbuck, like just because like it was just out of pure fucking rage that he was on this team.
I mean, I know Hall got a lot of hate like off the ice.
I like him. But, again, I like these evil.
I was a fan of Hall.
Yeah, I mean, if he was on a good like the team's game now.
Well, look at Yakupov. Same with Yakupov, man. That's a hot take. Yeah, I think Yakupov would have been a good pro in a good system, man.
Yeah, you
can't be because he was Muslim and he wasn't drinking. You know, the Oilers are big partiers, man. Like that.
I mean, there's a billion reasons you could say that.
Again, we kind of have an in on him, right? Too, right, with Alex and all that. So, like,
you know, I think a lot of those like those era guys could have been great on the current team, but they just looked
like if he went to Detroit with Datsuk when they were like really competitive when they were in the cup and like
but he had to go back down to the AHL. He had to learn how to play.
Oh yeah, totally.
He was too good at junior that he didn't have to worry about defensive side of things. He could just play offense. And he was more than good enough. He had to be put back down for a couple years. And then if he came in a different draft year, because that draft year was terrible,
man. It's the worst draft
right?
ever.
I mean, you walked into that draft and there were two guys to pick it for one or two. Yeah. And after that, it was a drop off.
Yeah, totally.
And even that one or two was like, it didn't feel super duper great about picking one of them.
No,
well, who was the best player of the draft?
Forsberg,
Philip
sure.
Forsberg.
But the thing is about Yakupov and all that is like look at Draisaitl, right? He struggled really badly in his first year, sent him down back to Kelowna. I think I don't know
did
if
they win the Memorial Cup?
I think I think they
Pretty
did.
sure.
Yeah.
And then he came back.
And he came back as more of a man,
he was
and
like
then
a 50, 60 point guy, right when he came back. And
even when he came back, we sent him down for a couple of games and sent him down to Baco or Springfield or wherever the hell we were at the time.
Yeah.
And that pissed him off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he's become what we know today as Leon Draisaitl.
So
thank you, Buffalo, for not taking him.
Yeah. So I agree with you, man. I think given the right circumstances,
worst possible situation he could have been in.
And I mean, in the first year, he played well, right?
Yeah.
Remember the lockout year or whatever, the 40 games he was
that goal against I think it's LA when he was sliding on his knees.
Yeah, batted out of the air.
That upsets so many people in the NHL
the crazy
world.
thing is he had like 17 goals in like 40 games.
Yeah,
like if you went 82, he's having like 30 plus goals.
He did really well in his first year.
He had it, man. It was a luck factor. It's like same as I'm not saying Alexander Daig would have been good too, but like, you know, there's like the shit situation. If Tom Brady played in Cleveland, he wouldn't have 7 Super Bowls. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, he actually wouldn't.
Yeah, like
and if Michael
you would not
Vick
be talking about
given
exactly.
weapons. Yeah,
if Michael Vick played for KC and they took him out of that fucking bullshit situation, like you'd be talking about Vic, man.
Yeah, and you give him Andy Reid and a couple weapons. Yeah, he'd be the Hall of Fame.
Like, look at what he did outside of jail, man. He came out of jail as a 30-year-old one offense.
I heard he was like ripping it up in jail league though. Like those stories are all.
I heard Stone Cold was playing fullback against him. Yeah.
No, like
Nelly was the running back.
Yeah. That's how the white man runs the
That's
football.
how the white man runs the football.
That's not bad.
Anyway, so who's going to be running the football tonight?
That's actually a great point.
Yeah.
Because of our parlay tonight. And I want to add to that parlay. I actually want to talk about Keaton Mitchell, man.
Okay, well, I do too.
Okay, perfect. Well, you want to start?
Yeah, because this is the thing. His rush yards are 10.5.
10.5.
Okay, just hold on before you get all bricked up.
I'm already bricked. You can't see because I'm wearing black pants.
I know, but this is the thing with Keaton Mitchell. I saw because the Dolphins have the worst run D in the NFL. Okay, I know last week they shot Bijan down, but that's fucking
Bijan
wrestling.
literally when he works with
wrestling.
Chauncey Billups, man.
I know exactly. It's wrestling. Bijan's every prop bet, every parlay, and every touchdown bet was all correlated to him. I know his national tight end day, but anybody that didn't have anything to do with Bijan, you lost, right? So the wrestling's over, but it's actually back tonight, unfortunately, on Raw. Actually, no, Thursday night SmackDown actually is what's going on tonight. It's 99% on the over 10.5 yards. So I don't even know if he'll touch the ball tonight. That's the one thing.
Okay, so that's the most bet prop. That's so
fucking stupid.
interesting, man.
The guy had
now I'm more brick.
Well, this is the thing against the Bears. He had 4 carries for 43. He looks explosive.
And Harbaugh said they are specifically going to design him play tonight. So if he gets 9 yards in the first game and mysteriously is injured,
so everybody look out for this tonight. Keaton Mitchell over 10.5 rushers because
so excited
because it should be 30.
Yeah,
they always see all week. It's like Jordan Mason. Him and Chauncey Billups must have been in bed last year together. The amount of times that guy faked fucking injuries on the sideline, and obviously all this shit about the NBA is coming out now, right?
Yes,
and the NFL's next, man. Look for Keaton Mitchell's prop tonight because on paper he could rush for 100 tonight. Will they give him the ball? Will he get injured? I don't know. It's hard to say. That's what keeps us coming back. But look out for that. It's 99% of the money's on the over.
How do you think the game goes though? Because if Baltimore gets out to a big lead early, you could see the more running. If it's a really big lead, then you take Henry and you take him out, and now you start giving it to the backups. He's going to be the first backup, no?
It's great that you brought that up because I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a close game tonight. I think it's going to be high. I think it'll be like a 28-24 kind of game tonight. I actually think Miami covers 7.5.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Obviously, like they're coming off like a massive win against a team that everybody pretty much thought was good, which maybe they got exposed, maybe they didn't. Obviously, Cousins was playing.
Quarterback issues in Atlanta at that point, right? Kirk Cousins is
how crazy is it watching Kirk? Like he didn't know the plays. No, how the fuck does he not know the plays?
I would see like Mooney running out and he's throwing like a 9
I know
deep. It's like holy fuck, man, you're embarrassing. And wait, sorry, what's his contract? $500 million to not know the playbook?
I don't know.
Crazy, man.
I thought he was 50 years old, by the way.
Well, Clayton Kershaw, that shocked me to the core, man. I have nightmares about his physique coming up in that uniform.
Yeah.
You know, like you like rent like a mall Santa, but he's like supposed to be like an actual like good looking Santa. It looked like they hired a 52-year-old man from Hollywood and they brought in Clayton Kershaw. That's how bad
he has the same body as like Apu from The Simpsons. He just has this like P-shaped gut with no upper body.
I know.
He's like literally built.
He
looks
like the Grinch. Exactly.
Like the Grinch.
I was just saying
he
the
has
Grinch.
Zero muscle mass. Not
zero.
This just gut.
He's
hanging.
He is the same age as me and you.
I know. I was talking to my girlfriend last night because I went to the gym and just got horrifically injured, obviously, because I haven't been in there for a while. And I text, I was like, I need roids, like immediately, right?
Yeah.
And
there's no point to being natural in 2020.
And you know what? This is the thing. Everyone who meets me thinks I'm about 22, 23 because I don't age. And everybody thinks I'm a fucking vampire. I have no wrinkles. But deep down, man, I'm old as fuck, right? So I forget these things.
No, when Clayton Kershaw came out, he
looks like the Grinch.
You know when you watch those soccer games and it's like Pirlo's playing and Rooney and like Roy Keane, and they're like just like they look horrendous.
Yeah.
They have guts.
Yeah.
Like they even have shin pads on. They just forget.
Rooney's not aging well at all.
Oh, he looks great.
Think a lot of those
I hate
guys
like saying this about guys like you look, but it's like that like shocked me.
Yeah.
This is the thing. If you have a gut, no one gives a fuck, man. When you're 40, like we all are, just let it fucking hang out, buddy. But when you're like, I know he's retiring. I get it. He's a Hall of Famer. I respect him. But when you look that bad, that shocked the fuck out of me. I thought they got an actor as like part of a ceremony. You know when the Jonas Brothers play in the 6th inning? It's like, well, yeah, like we're bringing out like Kershaw's like his stunt double with a gigantic barrel. It's like, what? Like, fuck is that? Anyways, I need to say one more thing before we touch on this football game. I know a guy that recently made one of the greatest bets in the history of sports betting. It was Vladdy to win the series MVP against Seattle while they were up in the 9th inning. No, it's not. This is the thing, you guys, man. Look, I'm banned from Bet 365. I'm banned pretty much everywhere. Okay. And this is the reason why, but this is the thing. They'll pay you. So what in game in games? Okay, what is wrong with you, Matt? Okay, don't laugh because I gotta get this out. Okay. So this is the thing, man. You're gonna watch game 6 and 7, and you're gonna find there's gonna be an obvious MVP, okay? Who's ever, if the Jays are up big in game 6, okay, shut the fuck up, man. If the Jays are up big in game 6, go look at who's the going to be the MVP of the World Series. And it's going to be obvious. Look at the averages, look at the narrative, look at the home runs. The real MVP is Savage, but he won't win it, okay? It's going to probably be a Vladdy type guy, and you're going to get plus juice on this, okay? And it's going to be live, and it's going to be on Bet 365, okay? Look for it. If they're up like 5-1-6, 1-6, 7th inning,
there's no way that'll happen.
No, just look for it, man.
Dude, trust me, it won't. That's
they
a
make
fucking error, man.
I know.
They're not going to do it in the World Series, man.
Vladdy right now for World Series MVP minus 200,
Exactly.
Shohei plus 230.
Yeah, they're not going to fuck
Okay,
that up, man.
but if it goes 7, they're going to offer a few guys. And what I'm saying is they will offer a live MVP. They will.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, they will. And this is the thing. Who's winning the game? You're going to get better juice. Listen to this carefully. You're going to get better juice on the MVP than you will on the money line. Okay. And yeah, okay, it's a fucking error. No shit. They make errors every day.
Yeah.
Go look at college football, man. There's like a guy in like a fucking like astronaut full body suit cast, and he's minus 400 to score the first touchdown.
Yeah.
And his backup's plus 1,000.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. But no one's watching Ball State, San Jose State, except
No.
for me, unfortunately. And I'm
But
telling
but
I'm
if you want to
giving
be
you a
elite,
hack.
you have to.
You'll get maybe plus juice. I don't know. It depends who's winning. If the Dodgers win game 7, you're going to get plus juice on somebody, man. Maybe. I don't know. But it's not going to be, if they're up 6-0 in game 7, maybe it'll be minus 1,000. You might get minus 200 in the MVP, which is a guarantee. Just take it, man. Try and steal from these oligarchical fucking assholes, man. That's what I'm trying to teach you. So look for the fucking game, okay?
Yeah.
Look for the MVP. It will be there. Unlike this.
So what you're saying is
Yes.
Vladdy is no matter what going to win MVP, so you might as well
Probably.
bet him instead of the Jays because you'll get better odds.
Yeah, man. Like if they're up,
Okay,
and
well,
they
whatever
might-
your little buddy did there, that's a fucking error. So
yeah, I
like,
know, but look for the error, man.
Yeah.
You
Out
can
there.
do that. And this is the thing. They're not going to kick you off for one timer.
No.
Like they're one timing them for a
Can we
couple
just talk about
Gs.
Kershaw's barrel?
No, but like, I'm serious, man. You know, like, yeah, I can't. It's too controversial, but yeah,
No, it's not.
yeah, no,
I've
it's
I gotta
said
write
way
that down for when the mics are turned off.
Yeah.
I need to know what you're about to say.
yeah. No, it's just, it's like I said, like, I know it's really funny. It was pure insanity to me because obviously I was cheering for him to come in the game, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be fun. I always cheer for the 50-year-old, you know, like I always cheer for like Phil Mickelson to win a major because it's fun.
That's why
And-
if this goes 7,
Yeah.
and I don't want it to go 7, I do and I don't. It's whatever. I'm
Yeah.
split. But if it does, the starting pitcher for the Jays is Mad Max.
Yeah.
And that
Dude,
would be absolutely phenomenal.
Well,
to see that
how
dude get
fun
over
would it
Game
be
7.
Mad Max versus that mall Santa?
No,
like, you know what
he's
I
not-
mean?
No.
I've been hoping that we'd get Max versus Kershaw at the same time. Didn't really work out the last game, but they were both in the game, the
Yeah.
same game. So I'll take that as my dub.
Yeah.
But yes, going into Game 7 with Mad Max as like Mad Max is older than you two.
Yeah.
So, yes, 100%.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's 40,
He's
right?
40.
He's 41
yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But have him go out there and win
Oh.
Game 7 would be phenomenal. This is the guy they didn't dress versus the Yankees because he wasn't good enough or
Yeah,
whatever the hell you
whatever
want to
the
put up the
hell,
answer,
yeah.
whatever. But he wasn't good enough to be one of your pitchers for the Yankees. Now all of a sudden, this 41-year-old dude who is absolute psychopath is going to go win you Game 7 of the
Yeah.
World Series.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. But this is a storybook team. I do believe the Jays win this.
Yeah, I'll just say right now, I want Game 7. I want maximum drama. Max Scherzer, how do you not cheer for this guy? He's literally Wayne Gretzky reincarnated. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins the World Series. I'm from Edmonton. I don't give a fuck about anything Canadian except Edmonton.
You were too young
so-
when they did the first 2 times.
Exactly, and I wasn't even like I didn't have like brain thoughts
Well,
in
this is the thing.
1993.
Like,
so.
but just to say though, if what if Vernon Wells and Doc Holliday were in the World Series, I'd be cheering for them. Man.
Of course,
100%.
but that's when I was a kid. I'm like we've
Now you're
said
jaded.
Exactly. I don't care anymore.
Well, yeah, well,
This
you're
is-
four.
He just wants
It's
that pocket
well,
field.
let me. I'll say it for you. It's purely about
It
gambling,
is,
buddy.
man.
Yeah.
So anyways, can we go back to the Thursday
Yeah,
nighter
absolutely,
after
man.
your
My
your
Hollywood.
barrel
No,
tangent?
but the kid, yeah. Oh man.
Well, he does look like the Grinch.
No,
but
yeah, and Apu mix.
I think this what I think's happened. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game and it'll be tight tonight.
I agree. I think the Dolphins is the play. Obviously, again, like we got off track, but like with Atlanta, they whoop their ass. They're getting, I don't even think they're actually getting that much respect. I think Lamar is still a question mark to an extent. Obviously, Baltimore looked amazing last week. But still, yeah, I'm intrigued about Keaton Mitchell. We do have a good parlay. We should talk about that.
Yeah.
What do you like? And what do you like? Let's call it the Coolbet same game parlay tonight.
Yeah. Well, I have over a half touchdown for Lamar in the first half. That was my pick.
Okay.
I think he might throw 3 tonight, but I think in the first half, I think they're going to unleash him a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to be able to run the ball. Like I was saying, Miami is dead last against the run this year.
Yeah.
But I think Lamar is going to take it to the air tonight. I also, you know what I like too? I like the tight ends, which we have up there as well. Andrews and Likely. I think they're going to get involved tonight. So, yeah.
What's Likely's receptions
I
right
think
now?
his is 2.5 as well, but it's shaded way to the over.
Yeah, it's like plus 170.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be a competitive, fun game to watch. I think it's gonna be a really good game today.
Yeah, I like Achan to have over a half reception first Q. I think there's value there.
I mean, he's hit it all 7 games this year,
and
so.
it's only I think it was minus 1.
I know you get these like weird lines. Like his line's 5.5, but you could take him to catch 1 pass in the first quarter. And I get it. Like I mean, game script. But
if they get the ball first, he's probably gonna get 2 possessions.
He's getting the catch.
I love it, man. I love it.
I do want to say Westbrook Ikine too, man. Baltimore struggled with tall outside wide receivers this season. His total's like 15 and a half. It's like for receiving, he's a deep threat, man, and they're probably going to be throwing.
Yeah,
we have him at 20 and a half now.
Wow,
minus 110.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe
he's still good if you like.
Well,
him,
I mean, you can. Maybe I would still take that. It's a little now that his yardage is up 25%. Maybe not. I wish we could have announced it a little bit earlier.
What do you like him at 1.5 catches though?
I would
I would say
yeah, I could see he'd get 2 for 25 for sure. Washington's been involved a lot too. Like I think he's almost led them in targets. He led them in targets 2 weeks. I think he was up there in targets for week.
Yeah.
So he's at 26 and a half for tonight.
That might be the play. That's a little too low for him for his involvement. That's too low. And he's a burner too, right? Like if he gets a slant, he can get 15, 20.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
props.
I mean, the over-under's 50.5, right?
Yeah, so that's going to be juicy, man.
And Rick, you liked Andrews, hey?
I do like Andrews. You got Lamar coming back. I think that's just a sort of kind of safety net. We don't know exactly how healthy Lamar is. Baltimore really needed to win last week to save their season, which they got their W.
Yeah.
But that just takes it to the next week. And again, you need to win just to save your season pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less than last week. But yeah, so I think they're bringing him back probably a little bit early. Give him the short little dump off pass. Honestly, he could do that in the first quarter, really.
Like, when do you ever get Andrews too? I know he hasn't had I know he's like slowed down. Oh, there's another guy. Like I thought Mark Andrews is 45. He's like 27.
I know it's very.
I know it's fucking crazy, man. So Mark, when do you ever get that line right?
You won't.
I think, and it's a good matchup. But Miami against bottom 10 against fantasies in tight end. So
yeah, things to watch over. Definitely Keaton Mitchell over 10. Now if that's. I mean, I don't see a world where he doesn't get it. I mean,
how about 13 and a half? Because that's the number right now.
Okay. Well, these things are climbing, right? Which is good. It means we're on the right side of it, right? You know, we don't get to announce it right away. But even at 13 and a half, the only way I see him not getting it is if he gets under, maybe under 2, maybe gets 1 or 2 carries. He probably won't get it.
I look.
Or maybe Justice Hill, man. Maybe they look again, it's wrestling. So maybe they throw Justice Hill into the mix ahead of him to kind of keep him healthy. He's coming off a horrendous injury last year, right? He missed the entire season. So you have to be careful with him. I think he's a budding star. like a kind of like a Dowdle kind of thing. Like I think if he was given an opportunity and stayed healthy, you would see a guy that you would like.
He had a lot of promise
That's
in his
okay.
first little bit there, right?
That's
behind
okay. Look at Chris Johnson, though, man. I mean, the guy was completely unstoppable. And obviously, this guy's maybe not Chris Johnson, but he could be effective, man. Lots of running backs are thin and
Well, I have like
short,
a take that like Darren Sproles is like a top 20 running back of all time.
Well, it's just all about opportunities in football, right? So, look out for Keaton. Look out for Westbrook Ikine. Really good against Baltimore. Struggled heavily, even with Hamilton. Those guys back, like they have struggled regardless against outside tall wide receivers. Chan to get a catch first quarter. Lamar first half. TD Andrews. Lots to look out for against wrestling. So
I had a pick.
Tonight.
I wanted to like pass by you both, you guys. A Chan, like his longest rush.
Yeah.
He's had 240 or more yard rushes this year. Him to get a 40-yard or 50, you can take like longest rush.
Yeah.
It's plus like 800 or 900
for 40 plus.
Yeah, man. Like that guy's a home run hitter. Well, it's a shitty D. I just think about it. And Henry too, man.
I think, and the beauty
I
is
think I'm going to say someone's going to have a 40 or 50-yard run tonight.
Well, hey, I mean, you could do Henry to get 40s, probably around plus 800 as well.
Plus like 500 or something.
Well, hey, you could go, I mean, you could bet that's as a single bet too. You could
so
go
Henry,
both guys.
Henry for 50 is plus 1100. Chan for 40 is plus 950.
Yeah,
I would do maybe both to get a 40 or 50 yard.
Put
bet
100 on it.
100 each, and then you don't even need a same game. You just cheer for a home run, right?
Yeah, Henry hasn't hit that this year. And after Miami just absolutely dummied fucking Bijan, I think people are going to be off that like they suck against the run shit. So.
Yeah, and they don't.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking it's I think that's a fun play, man. It's a fun play with good value, with possibility, especially with Chan speed, and Henry's capable of breaking one too.
Yeah,
I'd be interested to see what Mitchell's long rushes, man, if you could take it. Because I mean, him to get a 10-yarder, I don't know. You have to go look at the menu.
They don't want to tell you that one. They're not on the book here.
No.
Is Justice Hill on the menu, Rick?
No, he's not even on the rushing attempt stuff.
Yeah,
he's not on the longs, but he's not even on the normal.
Yeah, it'll be interesting tonight, man.
Yeah, it will. I mean, the Keaton Mitchell prop is what's interesting, right?
Yeah, totally.
I just wanted to bring something up to you guys quickly that it like shocked me to like my core.
Okay.
I heard, because you know how I always make fun of Dylan Gabriel, which I'll get to him in a second. Like, how big do you guys think Jalen Hurts height and weight to height and weight? What do you guys think? Rick Hurts and then Jared.
Now that I think about it, I know Tua is not the tallest dude in the world, so I'd say they're probably pretty close in height. Jalen might have him by an inch or two, but I don't really remember anybody talking about Jalen being short, but they do say that about Tua. And then Tua's weight, that fluctuates all the time. I've seen him be the skinny guy, the chunky guy, and somewhere in between. This year, I think he's somewhere in between. I bet you he's probably 10, 15 less than Hurts, though, because I think Hurts has probably that lower body. I can squat, 3,000 pounds, and Tua ain't doing that.
Okay, so what's your height and weight for both of them?
Let's go. We're going to go Tua at 5'10", 213. Then we're going to go Jalen at 6 feet, 228.
Okay, and Jared?
I agree with Rick. I think Tua's 5'10", probably 215. I don't know what Rick said, 214.
Yeah,
213.
Because he's kind of like, no offense, like he also is a barrel like Kershaw, right?
He's
so it's like
doughy,
he's doughy, like Paul Pierce, kind of like doughy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 214 on him. Hurts, that's tough. I'd say he's 6'1", 225.
Okay, so Tua's actually taller and heavier.
Are you serious?
I know. There's no fucking way, man.
Well, that's like Peter Forsberg being listed 6 feet.
So there's another one that's perfect. He got into that. I thought Forsberg was 6'4", 220. And I thought Scott Stevens was 6'6", 240. And they're both like 5'11", like 185. Scott Stevens is 6'1", supposedly. I was like, are you? Yeah, look it up, man.
Yeah, I don't think Scott Stevens is overly tall, but that dude is thick and wide and like terrifying.
Peter Forsberg at 6 feet shocks me to the fucking core.
No, he was 5'11" listed. Forsberg.
Crazy.
I know, man.
Have you seen that beer league video where he goes and like dummies those guys from
I have
Sweden? Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I honestly, you guys, I thought Tua was 5'9".
Me too. Yeah. We should probably touch on Sunday too, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, my Sunday best play. So, like, obviously, if you've been watching this show, there's two things I pick on every week. Dylan Gabriel, obviously number one, and number two, we're gonna get into my pick of the week. Now, one thing before I announce my pick of the week, I've been completely bang on with this team all year. Okay, and I've made fun of them. I know our guest on the show, Sean. I know, like
you're our buddy.
Yeah.
He's gonna be happy with you though this week.
I did. You guys sent me that pick last night, and I just kind of smirked at it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be very happy with this pick.
Sean's gonna be extremely happy. It's Cowboys money line. I know I've said on this show publicly they're the worst team in the NFL, which I'm. It's not like I've changed my tune. It's just there's no way in fucking hell. I hope Kyler plays because he's almost as bad as Dylan Gabriel, but
horrendous. Is he also listed 6'4", 220 or what?
Like I don't.
For the record, Wikipedia has both those guys at 6'1", and then Tua's 225, and Hurts.
I'm serious. I would love to invite Tua into the show and stand next to him. I'll show you how much fucking bigger I am.
Yeah, we'll fucking get him on. But this is I'm going. I know. This is the thing. When I know football, I knew Dylan Gabriel was the worst player in that.
Yeah, of course.
And this is the thing. I've thought about this for a while. How the fuck did he get drafted in the third round? But then it came to me.
Okay, how did it come to you?
Well, the Browns, right? The Browns took him. The worst team in potentially on earth.
It's debatable. Worst in North American sports.
I don't know. There might be some fucking team in Indian soccer League 7 that's never won a game in 50 years. Whatever the fuck. But as far as I'm aware of, it's the worst team on earth, right? So, because I was like looking into, is his dad involved in football? Was his grandpa Hall of Fame GM? And I couldn't find anything. So, as again, like I've said, they literally drafted a guy who's 5'7".
Yeah,
his hands are smaller than my girlfriend's.
He's a huge head too, which doesn't help.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a 5'2" Asian, by the way. So you can imagine how fucking big her hands are. Left-handed, ball spins incorrectly, can't see over the O-line, no arm strength, can't run. I could talk about him all day. Anyways, Cowboys money line. Look, they're not gonna go blow for both the Cowboys at home. The Cowboys are winning this game. They need to win this game. They got blown out in Denver. Denver's obviously a tough team, right? But I'm hoping Kyler plays. If not, Brissett. I respect him, but
I do too.
Dak, look, is Arizona going to score 30 plus? I don't think so, because Dallas is. And so this is a Dallas money line. I know I've made fun of them all year. They're D fucking blows.
I may have a really good clip of you talking about the Cowboys earlier.
Yeah. So, but it's going to be Cowboys, man. You guys can take that to the fucking bank, man.
I think, what do you think about this, though? I think Arizona covers 2.5 and the Cowboys win.
Okay. So you think it's Kane versus Undertaker?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. Paul Bearer comes in with the urn and it kind of lights up the ring.
Aubrey misses an extra point. They pay him under the table.
My prediction in my final score is 30-28 Cowboys in that game.
Perfect.
And I want the viewers to actually go on 365, or actually I want you to go on Coolbet and parlay that tonight.
Go on Coolbet.
I want you guys to go put Cowboys money line with the Cardinals plus 2.5. I want to see what the odds are. It'll probably be like plus 1,000 or worse, of course.
Yeah,
but that's good value in my opinion, because like I said, the urn will come out.
Yeah,
Undertaker finds out Kane's his brother, etc. Exactly.
He's alive.
So in this situation, who's Paul Bearer with to begin with, and does he make the turn after he comes out?
Well, whatever Vince wants. So if Vince wants 2.5, Vince gets it. So I mean,
and you guys can like figure out who Vince is. That's
it's like when like Daniel Bryan or like Rey Mysterio wins the title. I could like boot them across this fucking room. So like
plus 1,300, by the way.
Okay, I might actually have to go home and get a loan, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you might not see me again if I lose this, but I gotta get to my pick because it just boils my pants correctly. It's under 44.5 Carolina versus the Packers. When I initially, this is the thing. We always have parameters on this show. And the parameter, there's many parameters on this show. And when I saw this was one of those popular bets the other way, obviously for the over, and the number just keeps dropping and dropping. Rick, what's the number right now? Actually,
I'm searching for that right now.
I bet it's lower than 44.5.
Yeah, because everybody's pounding the over, and it's going the opposite way because Vince already knows the fucking
44
script,
even.
Okay, so it's dropped. Perfect. So it's dropped half a point. Value is still there, maybe not as much, probably minus 120 now for 44.5. Unfortunately, maybe minus 121 to be exact, which is horrendous. But 110?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Pound the fuck out of that. What you're going to see, this is my score prediction for this, is what's going to happen is Dowdle and our buddy from Sherwood Park is going to keep they'll pound the rock all game, and then they'll this is my prediction, they'll get the ball first, they'll go down to the 10 and then somehow magically miss a field goal, and the total will never get back. It'll be 38.5. The Packers will win 28-10. You'll just sail into victory. It's going to feel so good when this one comes in. I wouldn't risk Baba or anybody's underwear on this pick, but it's getting close to that 5-star range.
Yeah,
I would if I would probably say it's about a 4.8 star play. Very, very high value. You might even see it drop down to 43.5. I know it makes absolutely no sense, but either does Daniel Bryan winning the title or Rey Mysterio, right? So it's perfect. It'll come in for you. It's nice. You can add it to a parlay or play it as a single bet. So I think then the analytics line up a bit. Carolina's O-line severely injured. And then you have a great D line with the Packers.
And it does look like Bryce is back this week.
Yeah, which is good. Good and bad. I expect a couple red zone turnovers. You're not gonna win this game by blowing out. You're gonna get really lucky, but it's not gonna be luck, of course, because the whole thing's fabricated. So,
but I get the analysis because I think with the Buffalo game last week, they tried to get like a little bit of a track meet with them. I see James Cook fucked them, but I think they're just going to try to run the ball, eat clock.
Yeah, and stay in the game,
Yeah, and I think they're going to get into third and longs, get sacked, punt.
Yeah.
And
it's a
Green
very
Bay's
rock solid play.
And Green Bay's offense isn't elite, so
no.
I love it, man.
How's Carolina handle the run? Because obviously Green Bay has the opportunity to throw the ball all day long because they have about 47 receivers who can catch the ball, but choosing which one you want to throw to is the issue. However, they do have Josh Jacobs back there. I don't believe he had a great game last game, so I think they'd like to keep the ball on the ground, which would help the under here.
Yeah. I think Jacobs will have some success. James Cook's way better than him, so he's not going to hit home runs.
No,
he's not going to get those 70-yard runs like James Cook does.
No.
But they can keep handing it off because they're not going to be forced to throw the ball. Because I don't see Carolina putting up a bunch of points.
Yeah, just some nice 4 or 5 yard games. Keep clock pumping, man. Yeah. I don't think Carolina's going to score 10 points.
I don't think so either, man. And I think that just breeds unders, and you guys know how much I love that shit. So
I like it, man.
Yeah, so it's a nice rock solid play for the weekend. Yeah. Well, boys, it's about time we hit that old dusty trail. It looks like so.
Honestly,
they're getting a little icy out there now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
The weather's turning now. Football season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look, Jerry's final thought here. You guys have to look for the live MVP, man. Look, you're probably gonna be at a Halloween party or something. Just take your device, or your girlfriend will yell at you. Of course, don't listen to her. Look for the number. If it's there, just get it, man. So
there might be an error. I doubt it.
Yeah, but dude, this thing, errors, that's my favorite part about sports betting, man.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love when there's an injury and then you get this backup bum in a blow like Ray Davis to score the next touchdown. It's just so perfect.
I mean, because they can't keep track.
They can't keep track of it. Yeah. Anyways, look for it live. Depending on who's winning, use your brain. You will win. You will get better juice. Look for it. Peace out.